is for recording and assisting.
Yes, sir.
Shaista madam is joining.
Yes, sir. She has joined the session.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good.
A very warm good morning and warm welcome to all the participants for the 5-day
Madam, wait.
FDP.
Madam, how many participants have joined? Total participants. Hello. You are not audible, ma'am.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, now audible.
Sir, right now 23 participants have joined, and the participants will keep on joining as the technical session shall start at 9:30.
Okay.
Shall we start now?
Okay, ma'am. Start, please.
I will continue with my last phrases. I welcome all the participants. This is Dr. Harsha Suryamshi, coordinator of IQSC of Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani. Welcome all of you on behalf of MSP Mandas, Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, and Swatantra Sainik Ramrao Avargaonkar Law College, Beed, for 5-day faculty development program on artificial intelligence, that is AI, in higher education. Participants, as we know, artificial intelligence has become a term, or it has coined as a term nowadays and has become very important in higher education also. Shri Shivaji Vidhi Mahavidyalaya or Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani is committed to quality. Quality is our motto, and we strive towards excellence. While doing so, we keep on practicing practices or actions that lead to quality. Quality is our ultimate motto, and this is the only law college in Marathwada region that has completed 4 cycles of NAC re-accreditation, with 4th cycle in the last year with B++ and 2.98 CGPA. The reason, or we can say the efforts of all of us, have made this college to examine itself through external agencies for NAC or through NAC accreditation. I welcome all the participants. I request Honorable Dr. Dharmapurikar sir to chair the session, and I request Shahista ma'am to join as chief guest of the program. I am highly indebted to the backbone of the institution, Honorable Shri Prakashji Solanke, President of Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Honorable Secretary Shri Satishji Chauhan, and Honorable Shri C.S. Nakhate ji, who happens to be head of College Development Committee of Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani. Without wasting your time, I hand over the mic to Dharmapurikar sir for inaugural session.
Thank you, Suryanshi madam. First of all, my best wishes to all our respected faculty members for the academic year 25-26, which is started by 1st July 2025 as per the directions of our statutory body, Bar Council of India, and our parent university, Swami Ramantirtha Marathwada University, Nanded. Good morning to all legal luminaries present for the faculty development program on artificial intelligence in contemporary higher education. On behalf of Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandalas, Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, and Swatantra Senani Ramrao Avargaonkar Law College, Beach. It is my privilege to convey my sincere gratitude towards the Honorable Prakash Ji Solanke Sahib, President of Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Honorable Ji Satish Ji Chauhan Sahib, Secretary, Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, and Sri respected C.S. Nakhate Sahib, Head Member of the CDC of Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani. Now I welcome Dr. Shahista Ma'am, young energetic principal of Bid Law College, Bid, respected senior faculty members, participants, research scholars, respected resource person for the 5 days faculty development program on artificial intelligence in contemporary higher education. No doubt, legal education or education is the most important weapon for confidence or for the survival of students, human beings, society, etc., etc. Our faculty members, research scholars, students, budding lawyers are very well acquire legal knowledge, analysis of case law. But as far as the technology is considered, soft skill is considered, modern techniques are considered, only traditional knowledge is not up to mark. That is sufficient, but not up to mark. Hence, the knowledge of law with the technology, with business, with certain modern tools is very essential, very necessary. Hence, initially to acquire the modern tools that is nowadays very popular, very common, and which is globally accepted, that is artificial intelligence. Hence, with this view, our law college, Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, and Swatantra Senani Ramrao Avargaonkar Law College, Bid, arranged this faculty development program on artificial intelligence in contemporary education. Basically, we are very well aware with the concept of property. That is also changed from movable to immovable, tangible to intangible into intellectual property. Nowadays, only immovable property, acquisition of immovable property is not a status of symbol. But how much you are acquired intellectual property, that is copyrights, patents, etc., etc., is considered. With the same view that the concept of property is relating to intellectual. When the person becomes intellectual, when copyright, patents, acquired, etc., etc. Same thing with this intelligence. Acquisition of modern tools, that is artificial intelligence, is very essential in the modern education system. Hence, with this view, our coordinator, Harsha Suryavanshi Madam, taking efforts to arrange this faculty development program for research scholars, respected faculty members, students, etc. Now, when I go through certain papers on Google, this modern technology is very well acquainted, very well acquired by Western countries, that is Israel, etc., etc. No doubt Israel is very famous. But this artificial intelligence is having certain advantages as well as certain disadvantages. Artificial intelligence played a very vital role in criminal law, specifically regarding the management system, case law, analysis of case law, etc., etc. is considered. But there are certain disadvantages also. Hence, the responsibilities lies on our shoulder as a faculty member or as the important pillar of the education system is considered to explain, to acquire what are the advantages, what are the benefits, what are the disadvantages, what are the loopholes, what are the lacunas of this modern technique or modern tool. With this view, the faculty development program is arranged. Hence, this FDP is focused on use of artificial intelligence in contemporary education as well as its advantages and disadvantages. No doubt, our resource persons are having rich source of knowledge regarding use of artificial intelligence in present scenario. They focus on use of artificial intelligence in higher education as well as our resource person, respected resource person also highlight use of artificial intelligence in legal education also. Now, with this inaugural speech, I request once again to all respected resource person, faculty members, research scholars to acquire this modern tool to transfer our ideas, our knowledge to the budding lawyers, students. They must be competent, they must success in their job, in their object, in their achievements. My best wishes to all respected faculty members, research scholars. With this inaugural speech, now I hand over my mic to respected, young, energetic, enthusiastic Shahista ma'am. Please, can I hand over this mic, Suresh ma'am, to Shahista ma'am? Hello?
Surely, sir. Surely, sir.
Surely. Okay, ma'am. Now I request Shahista Inamdar ma'am to enlighten us on use of artificial intelligence in contemporary education, especially the legal education. Shahista Inamdar ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ma Saraswati La Vandan. Good morning, one and all. On behalf of MSP Mandal Swatantra Senani Ram Rao Avargavkar Law College, I take this opportunity to welcome all of you with my brother colleague, Shri Dharmapurikar sir, principal of Sister Institute, Shri Shivaji Law College, and all the team members of both the colleges. We have come together for this faculty development program from the state of Maharashtra. I congratulate all the faculty members who throughout the country has joined for this knowledgeable feast for 5 days faculty development program on artificial intelligence in contemporary higher education. When we talk about artificial intelligence, AI, it is no longer a buzzword, but a reality in advanced knowledge, defining a new frontier for preceptors and scholars. This faculty development program will be helpful to all in many aspects. Number one, in analyzing the impact of artificial intelligence on higher education. AI's impact on teaching and learning method, whether AI replaces human teachers, AI tools to reduce academic workload and stress, and I'm sure this FDP and all our resource persons will give you a clear understanding of AI and its importance in higher education. We have many a time seen that Chitti and Sifra. So I wish and I pray all my best wishes for this faculty development program and expect a better version of Chitti and Sifra in teaching also. Thank you so much. All the best to everyone. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. The objective behind organizing this faculty development program is to comprehend the importance of artificial intelligence in higher education. At the end, I would like to say that two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and see, that has made all the difference. This is what we can say about Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani. Now I request Honorable Rahman sir to have vote of thanks for this inaugural session.
Thank you, madam. Good morning to everyone. On behalf of the MSP Mandals, Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, and Swatantra Senani Ramrao Avargankar Law College B, I would like to express our sincere gratitude for your presence here at today's inaugural session of Faculty Development Program. We are especially thankful to our principals, Dr. M.L. Dharmapurikar sir, and for his knowledgeable session of necessity and need of legal education and artificial intelligence and their relationship. I am also thankful to today's chief guest, Dr. Shaista Inamdar Madam, for her insightful speech on use of artificial intelligence and legal education in the contemporary era. And I'm also thankful to all the participants and attendees for making this morning memorable. We hope you enjoy this event. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Harsha, madam, hand over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I would like to have a brief note of what events, what topics we are going to discuss in the forthcoming days. Today, the session will be conducted by Dr. Ashok Vajje sir, who is Associate Professor at Maharashtra National Law University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and he will enlighten us on the topic of AI in higher education, foundations and ethical issues. Whenever we open the mobile, any software or any app, the next moment it comes with a caption AI. What exactly help you want? You tell us. It has like become the Aladdin's Chirag that is going to help the students as well as teachers. But while using this, one will have to take care of the ethical issues that shall be involved in this. Tomorrow we will have a session by Ms. Deepa Manikam ma'am. She is from Tamil Nadu National Law University, and she will be delivering her lecture on pros and cons of artificial intelligence in higher education. As we come across with students, many times we find that the students have same answers. It might be because of the use of artificial intelligence, and we are, or we can say that this AI is disturbing us to some extent while evaluating the students. So by this session, we will also try to understand what are the pros and cons of artificial intelligence. The third session shall be by Dr. Kumar Vani. He is head of the Department of English, and he is well versed with language lab as well as other tools or artificial intelligence tools that can be very well used by teachers as well as students. And that session shall be on 4th. Next session shall be on 5th, and I would like to convey you that this session shall not be in the morning at 9:30, but this session shall be in the evening by 5:30, as the resource person has working day, and we are going to have a very good resource person for this, Dr. Periya Swami Mathivan. He is from Management College. He is associate professor, and he shall enlighten us on AI tools for research. We are also planning to have another faculty development program in collaboration with this Management College. So I will again remind the participants that the session of 5th of July, that is of Saturday, shall be at 5:30 instead of 9:30 in the morning. And on the concluding day, we will have session by Dr. Ramratan Dhumal sir from Ajinkya, let me confirm, Ajinkya D.Y. Patil University, Pune, and he will be delivering his lecture on artificial intelligence and human rights implications. So we are trying to cover all the aspects of artificial intelligence through this faculty development program. I request the all participants to enjoy and have this intellectual feast for 5 days and have your questions in the chat box. At the time or just before few minutes of end of the session, you will receive feedback link for every session and you are requested to give feedback so that we can improvise in near future. Today's session will be conducted by Vajay sir, and right now I will conclude with this session and immediately we will meet with Vajay sir. Thank you, friends. I will be joining within a couple of minutes again. The resource person of today's session is about to join, and the moment he joins us, we shall start with the session. Dr. Fulzaki sir shall be session coordinator of this technical session.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the moment sir will join us, I will let you know, sir.
Oh.
Sir, sir had joined the session. Hello. Vajay sir.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Hello.
Sir had joined. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir.
Good morning to all of
Good
you.
morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. sir.
मराठवाडा शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडळ, Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, and SSRA Law College, Bid, jointly organized this 5 days FDP on artificial intelligence. As in morning session, inaugural session, our respected principals of both the law college and coordinator of this program emphasized on the importance of AI in higher education. So friends, as we know that the world is changing day by day, and as there is a significant role is played by artificial intelligence. So both the law colleges, which is run by Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, they feel that there should be an insight on artificial intelligence in higher education, because unless and until the teachers will not be equipped with the new technological advancements, how they can impart the legal education to the law aspirants. So these 5 days artificial intelligence in higher education, FDP is organized and focus is on the teachers who are the center of higher education system in India. So this is the first technical session and I welcome Dr. Ashok P. Vadje sir. He is a session resource person for this session. I will just introduce sir. Sir is an associate professor of law at Maharashtra National Law University, Aurangabad, that is Sambhajinagar. He is also an associate dean at his university. He is also a proctor of university and chairperson of Legal Aid and Awareness Committee. He is also a nodal officer for Pro Bono Club of Ministry of Law and Justice, Government of India at his university. Sir has completed his BSL LLB from SRTMU Nanded and sir completed his PG, that is LLM, from Symbiosis International University, Pune. Sir also cleared the UGC NET examination, which is conducted by the UGC. Sir has also completed his PhD in cyber law. Sir is also LLD in his credit. He is pursuing the LLD nowadays. Such a renowned person we got for this technical session. As we know that Professor Ashok Vadje sir is a renowned professor, student-friendly teacher from Maharashtra National Law University, Sambhajinagar. He is currently working as an associate professor of law on regular basis, and he is also associate dean in university. He was also acting registrar of the university. He is also a part of various councils at University General Council. He is also Executive Council and Academic Council of University so far his research and contribution to the legal field. Sir is also a renowned researcher. He has published more than 40 research articles on various law aspects at national and international level. Sir is also guiding to the PhD students, and currently 6 PhD students are working under him. Sir also guided the 60 LLM dissertation students, and he is still guiding the LLM students at his university. Such a renowned person we got as a resource person. Sir has taught the cyber law, intellectual property rights, family laws, service laws, legal methods, jurisprudence, law and technology, water law and policy, and so on. So sir is very well versed in law field. He is a renowned professor of law, associate professor of law, and currently he is guiding the students. So today I would like to invite Dr. Ashok P. Vadje sir for this technical session. I invite sir to enlighten us on the topic, that is the artificial intelligence in higher education foundations, ethical issues. So now I will share the screen with Ashok Vadje sir. Please, sir, guide us on this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear friend, Dr. Gyanendra Fuljage sir, who has been my old friend. We have been together in legal fraternity since a couple of decades. We are there in the legal fraternity together. We are developing in our respective areas. So first of all, I would like to convey my gratitude towards and thanks to both the institutions, Shri Shivaji Law College Parbhani and SSRA Law College Bid, for considering my candidature as a resource person for this FDP on AI in contemporary higher education. Such a contemporary and such a relevant topic that you have kept, and that too for a faculty development program. So I congratulate both the principals, Professor Dr. M.L. Dharmapurikar and Professor Dr. Shahista Inamdar, principals of respect to both the colleges, Shri Shivaji Law College Parbhani and SSRA Law College Parbhani. I'm glad that this Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal has taken this initiative venture and has jointly organized this FDP as a part of two different wings of the society, and they have collaborated, and out of collaboration this outcome of FDP has come, and it is very pertinent for all of us to have academic discourses on such a contemporary relevant topic for all of us, and this topic needs clarity on everyday basis. So I count principals of both the institutions, and I also would like to convey my gratitude to Professor Dr. Gyanendra Fuljalge and Professor Dr. Harsha Suryavanshi, Madam, for considering my candidature. Once again, I would like to thank them. So participants from across the state and most probably also from other states also must join. FDPs are organized at national levels, and participants across the country, across the states, different states, they must collaborate, and they must have interface of different institutions, and this exchange of knowledge must happen. And I hope that scholars and teachers, academicians from across the states, they must have joined this FDP on AI in contemporary higher education. My topic for this FDP on higher education is role of AI in shaping higher education. So I will not much talk about AI because all of you must have gotten the understanding, the conceptual understanding, the theoretical understanding, the technical understanding, and technological developments that have in the context of artificial intelligence and objectives of this FDP. And I very really, with respect to the very idea and theme of go through these objectives, comprehending importance of AI in higher education, along with its drawbacks. Drawbacks we normally discuss. Drawbacks we always, and this is not a technology. This is a technological advancement. This is a technological development that has taken place. At one point of time, there was internet was new to us. Now, internet is a regular affair for all of us, and internet has become a matter of necessity because many delivery of services, trade, commerce, and even delivery of education is depending on ICTs, information and communication technologies. So we cannot run away from technology. And it is on this note I'm saying that technology has become a matter of necessity. I will not go into the details of how internet is a matter of fundamental right. Indirectly, not directly, it is a matter of fundamental right. But in an indirect manner, definitely internet services, supply of internet services, free flow of internet services, platform, making available a platform for users to connect themselves to the world at large is definitely part and parcel of scheme of fundamental right. Because I don't want to claim any particular 19.1a I can give an example of, because that genesis or basis of this very right. And we can safely say that Article 19.1a, that is freedom of speech and expression, embraces and comprises within its domain even access to internet. I'm not saying right to internet is a fundamental right, but access to internet is a matter of fundamental right. And accordingly, theory goes that state should not discriminate. State must not discriminate on the basis of multiple factors which are there in the constitution. But it is not only about discrimination. It is not only about equality. It is about the positive efforts on the part of state to come forward to connect people to the people to remote areas, to villagers, to places where connectivity is not there, places where knowledge or information is not reaching, places where communication almost is not possible. So all these areas are to be figured out, are to be at the same time duty, responsibility of the state. Apart from discrimination jurisprudence, the state must come forward and ensure that remote areas, villagers, and places where connectivity is not there, that they are connected to the mainstream. Now, what do you mean by mainstream? Mainstream means normal life. Mainstream means ordinary life that we are leading. I am not saying in urban areas. I don't want to blame only urban areas. That in urban areas people are enjoying a lot, because there's always a problem of haves and have-nots when it comes to even urban areas. But certainly, villages, remote areas, tribal areas, and places where connectivity is not there, or places where infrastructure is not ensured, they are to be connected. It is the duty and responsibility of the state. Now, this theory is about internet. This theory is about internet. So when internet was not when internet was new to us, the same curiosity that we had, that we have today, the same level of curiosity we also had when it comes to internet, that how internet is going to transform our lives, how this connectivity of all computers across the world will create a global world, a new village, global village, and how it will change the discourse of countries and individuals. So that curiosity was there, and no doubt internet has transformed. I'll give an example. I'll come to AI, and then I'll come to education sector, and then I'll come to higher education also. But the background needs to be clarified, because normally we tend to directly discuss uh, AI tools, chat GPT, generative AI problems, issues. Let us explore those in doing it initially to begin with. So, like internet, it was new. A lot of curiosity was there. Legal developments took place. We also, as a response to one international document, International UN Commission on International Trade Law, they released one document called Unilateral Model Law on E-commerce. They did not release a document on cybercrime, but they released a document on e-commerce. So this is a notable point for all of us. And causing factor for this is internet, connectivity, global network, global connectivity, global exchange of knowledge and information, global trade, and all those things. So credit goes to internet. So international community swung into action positively, not negatively. Positively in the sense to encourage e-commerce regime, because commercial activities increased because of internet. Of course, no doubt, even educational services got increased. But at the same time, commerce was seen as a necessity. Commerce was seen as a priority by global community. And they released a document that is called Unilateral Model Law on E-commerce 1996. This served as a model for all the countries across the globe, including India, and we passed Information Technology Act 2000. And now look at the background. The background is positive note. On a positive note, global communities started regulating cyberspace. And we also had IT Act, that is in the year 2000 that we passed. And as a result, since I said positive note, we begin with to respond internet. How we started responding internet? We started responding internet on a positive note. And IT Act was passed, and look at the impact of this positive outlook of law, that there were very handful of cyber crimes which were defined in IT Act 2000. That means originally, IT Act was mainly for encouraging e-commerce and e-governance. So governmental services and commercial services, they are to be delivered. Now this is the positive note, because we had no clarity on cybercrime, something which is a blessings of human intervention. So be any problem at my end? Are you able to connect with me? Because some network issue message I am receiving. So just a confirmation
Sir,
from your side if I am able
initially
to
there
connect
was,
with you.
yes, initially,
Okay.
meanwhile there
Yes.
was issue
So,
of connectivity.
okay, now not now,
Your
right?
voice was not heard. Right now it is clear. The voice is clear.
Yes. So I was telling that on a positive note, e-commerce and e-governance regime got strengthened, got protected, got legal recognition, and at the same time e-contract, because e-commerce and e-governance is not possible without there being a regime for e-contract. So look at the developments. Internet came. Internet has transformed. We responded to internet. We had IT Act. E-commerce got encouraged. E-governance got encouraged. On a positive note, e-contract got encouraged. But we could not foresee, we could not envisage how humans will misuse cyberspace, and humans have been misusing cyberspace. So few handful cyber crimes were added in IT Act. Handful, very few. Even today, the scheme of cybercrime in IT Act is very less. Now, this is the background. I deliberately wanted to discuss the background behind AI, the foundation of AI. The foundation of AI is internet. Now, this advanced nature of internet, the automation, that is called automation. The advanced nature of internet is nothing but automation, digital processing, access, reach, right? Analysis, conclusion, solution, problem solving. So now internet has assumed a different nature altogether. Internet has assumed a uh, role of predictor, somebody who predicts, a role of analyzer, somebody who analyzes, or somebody or something. I don't want to call it as a somebody. I don't want to replace something which can analyze very well with precision, like us, something which can predict. You see, you only humans had this ability of predictions. For example, weather predictions, right? With the help of machines, traditional knowledge was there. So humans, without help of technologies, they used to predict that, whether it is going to rain or not, whether it is going to be hot summer, whether it's going to be bone chilling winter, and all those things. So we had a traditional knowledge. We used to predict. But now technology came, technology is helping us, and with the help of technology, this weather prediction is happening with more precision and clarity. Right. So flaws are there, no doubt about it, because somewhere I came across in objectives also. First objective of this FDP says opportunity, importance as well as drawback. Now, what is drawback? Farmers are suffering a lot because of the wrong prediction. They're going for farming, keeping in view the timeline provided by weather forecast department. Traditional and conventional knowledge is that still we are getting. There are drawbacks which are also there in the technology itself. So no technology is new, no technology is strange, no technology is foreign, no technology is full of perfection. Right. So hence drawbacks are there. So I think AI is a buzzword. I feel AI is a buzzword. I feel AI is, there's an unnecessary discussion that is going on AI. I know there are repercussions that AI is having, but those repercussions, we have clarity. Of course, black box theory is there. I will come to it little later. But then, so even that can be, that can be decoded. Even black box can be decoded. But we don't have regulations. We don't have a legal regime to support that. So that's why there's no clarity, right? So no doubt AI is a new thing for us, but certainly it is not something which is foreign. Certainly it's a human gift, no doubt about it. So let us receive AI as if, in the same manner we embraced internet. AI is nothing but the advanced nature of internet. So one word description of AI is nothing but automation. So automation. So now I was telling you something which predicts, something which can predict, something which can analyzes, something which can draws conclusion, something which provides solution. Providing solution, problem solving, prediction. These things were not known to us, and now these things are new for us. So this is the advanced nature of internet. That is what the AI is all about. So AI. So do not unnecessarily give importance to AI as if it is something beyond the control of humans. No doubt. Of course, machines used to be programmed by humans. Nowadays, this programming is happening on its own. Machines have ability to program itself on its own. So human intervention is not there. But who is responsible for this? We are the ones. Who is birth giver? We are the ones. Now, where is the question of when machine is performing self-programming role? Where is the question of we are being birth givers? Because we are training these AI tools with the help of data or information. Data or information is coming from us only. It is not coming from some other planets. It is coming from Earth. It is coming from our own society. It is coming from corporations. It is coming from training places. It is coming from government. It is coming from you. It is coming from me. So AI is getting trained by humans with the help of data and information. This I think we must not forget, right? This I think we must not forget. So this, this thing connects us with the AI, and we can say that AI is not foreign to us. So whatever result, whatever solution, whatever prediction, whatever help, whatever assistant which AI is giving us in the form of techniques and in the form of tools, various tools and techniques, they are right coming from human intellect only, and human intellect will never be replaced. I know this should be my conclusion, but then this conclusion I'm stating you beforehand, because I don't want to be, I don't want to make my discussion very biased. I understand high level of automation is happening or processing is happening in AI, but ultimately that is happening because of the training on data given by us. So this we must not forget. So so this is the first objective that of this FDP says. The second objective of this FDP, so we need to give importance to it, and at the same time we need to identify the drawbacks. And drawbacks we need to focus. There comes the rule of law. See, encouraging AI, embracing AI, no doubt law will give permission. The legal regime, the parliament, legislature or legal system will give permission. But drawbacks is the area where the negative connotation of a law or legal regime starts, right? So I think we have not come to that stage. No country, I think, stage of addressing drawbacks they have addressed, but even their approach is very new, very naive. So they are dividing good AI and bad AI. Bad AI they are not encouraging, so they are discouraging. Good AI, what is the guarantee that good AI will not have these drawbacks
Sir,
and
since
these
your connection,
repercussions for which legal system must drawbacks, but at the same time we must focus on opportunity, because connectivity.
yes,
There's
sir,
a problem
yes.
in connectivity.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Now you are able to.
Maybe due to yes.
Okay. I'll try my best. I mean this. I can't help it when it comes to connectivity. So
no, sir. The weather is like that, and that is unavoidable. We can understand that.
I think today
sir,
there is some problem. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen at my end.
Sir, the atmosphere is quite cloudy.
Anyway,
it might be because of that.
Since morning we are facing
yes.
this
Sir, Ashok sir.
Yes.
Can you switch to another network so
Lot
that
of
we
power
can
fluctuation.
hear you
Yes, sir.
clearly? Because your bandwidth is low, sir. Your message is showing that Ashok Vardhe's network bandwidth is low. So can you switch from one network to another network so that we can hear you properly?
How about now?
Sir, still message is showing that bandwidth is low.
Have myself.
Sir, you are not audible now. No, sir, it is not fine.
Just a confirmation from your side.
Yes, sir. Yes. Now
Now
you are
it's
audible.
fine.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So
Continue, sir.
yes. So I was giving you a background of yeah, because you see, I was giving you a background of internet and law because we must discuss this thing because you see, if you want to see AI as an opportunity in the education sector, in the higher education sector, legal background we must know. Something which is not permissible by law, we cannot embrace. Something which is not permissible by legal regime, we cannot use it as a part of education sector. So AI being resorted in education sector is no doubt a matter of opportunity. It's not a matter of regulation. I'll give you an example of surrogacy. Just a confirmation. My voice is reaching.
Yes, sir. You are now audible.
Okay. All right. So now I'll give you an example. Just a simple random example I'll give you. So, when surrogacy transactions were being done, there's a district in Anand, Gujarat. Anand district is there. Surrogacy transactions used to take place at large scale level. Many people used to go for surrogacy, and Anand district is considered to be hub of surrogacy. Even foreigners they used to come to India. Now we had no norms on surrogacy, and there was an Indian Contract Act which prohibits, such type of contracts dealing with the human beings. So such kind of contract is a void contract. So despite that, transactions were being done. Now in surrogacy, there is a negative connotation, right? There is a positive connotation also, but there was no clarity as to whether reproductive choices is a matter of fundamental right. Now it is a matter of fundamental right. Supreme Court has clarified, but initially it was not clarified. So positive connotation was very blurred, but surrogacy was being seen from the lenses of negative connotation of law. There was no law, yet transactions were happening. There was no law, yet transactions were happening. Now there is a law in 2021. Assisted Reproductive Techniques Prohibition Act is there. A regulation act is there. That regulates surrogacy now. So now what about those transactions that took place before this regulation? Like for example, single parenting. Single parents were not allowed to go for surrogacy. Right? Only married couples. Single parents were allowed for surrogacy because there was no law. But now, single parents are not allowed to go for surrogacy. And commercial surrogacy is not allowed. Initially, commercial surrogacy was being done. So when you have a legal regime in place, lot of difference it makes. Today, we don't have a legal regime on AI. So in education sector, although positively we are using it as an opportunity, but the negative connotation, the drawback, we are yet to see. Like for example, in education sector, like for example, I'll give you an example of paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is to certain extent is allowed by UGC. UGC ethics regulations on research, it is there in place. It regulates the plagiarized work, right, in research in higher education. Now, AI has increased exponentially an opportunity to carry out academic writing. And without human efforts, you can carry out any academic writing on any subject by being at any place with so ease and clarity and precision, which you never used to do it before embracing AI. So now, what is the role of UGC now? The plagiarism regulations that UGC ethics regulations which are there, has now time come for UGC to come forward and to lay down a new regulation for academic writings and for research. So you see, so today we don't have regulations, today we don't have law, so everything is blurred, and we are resorting to AI as an opportunity without there being a clarity whether it is legitimate or not. Whether it is legitimate or not. Ethical considerations are different. I'm talking about legal considerations, right? Ethical considerations are also there, no doubt about it, which I'll come to. So second objective of this FDP is to recognize use of AI tools in general and higher education in particular. There have been softwares, there have been tools, techniques, platforms, and all those things are there where education sector, universities, teachers, students, scholars, researchers, they can easily avail these services. Most of them are free of cost. They do not put charges. But when it comes to institutional level, they put charges. You need to subscribe to them, and accordingly you can avail the opportunity. But even free version of most of these AI tools, which the second objective of this FDP focuses on, to use these AI tools, they are available, and that is sufficient for the modest level of work, the general level of work, academic writings which we do is sufficient. Free version of all these tools which are there, but the paid version is for continuous, is for major projects. For example, you have been given with a major project work, or you are carrying out a research work as a part of some commission, law commission or something like that. So you need to have a paid subscription for that, because continuously you have to use it. By few usages, the portal may not let you work. So now a lot of considerations are involved. Cost is involved, infrastructure is involved, then ethics is involved. So many things are involved in that. So how these AI tools could be embraced, could be used by higher education institutions that this objective focuses on. Third objective focuses on to acquaint with the ethical issues and issues relevant to IPRs while using AI tools for ethical research. Very meticulously, this objective is framed. It focuses on ethical issues and which I'll discuss in the end. Ethical issues and including IPR violations, mostly copyright violations and also trademark violations, which are involved in this. So mostly copyright violation that is there, because copyright normally we resort. Fair use doctrine is there, no doubt about it. Educational institutions are excluded from that, but education and profit, how to draw a line, that is the issue in AI and IPR interface. And last objective is to apprise use of AI in legal research, that is academic writing, which I was telling you, and ethical aspects for maintaining integrity of research in higher education institution. Last key word is a very striking word that you have in the objectives, and that is integrity. That is something nowadays a major concern for all universities and colleges in higher education institutions. How to maintain integrity of not just of teachers but of institutions. How ethical, because institutions have responsibility of ensuring that integrity of research is maintained, ethical practices are embraced. So it is not duty only of teachers, it is the duty of institutions to make sure that academic integrity is maintained. So at three levels academic integrity is to be maintained. one by institutions. So all precautions, do's and don'ts, institution must define, and all strategic moves which are supposed to be taken by institution, they must take. Like for example, subscribing for anti plagiarized softwares. Like for example, Turnitin is there, and UGC also encourages some plagiarism software. So institution must make it compulsory. So this is one effort from the side of institution to ensure that the AI is not misused. Then teachers also, they have a role, they have a responsibility of maintaining integrity. This last objective of this FDP is very significant. It talks about the legal research, academic writing, and integrity. Because the kind of work, research work which you are submitting, the kind of papers which you are writing, no doubt softwares are able to detect. But plagiarism is also involved. I mean, this paraphrasing is also involved. With the help of paraphrasing, we can avoid the softwares detecting our plagiarized work. We may not copy and paste, but we may type. We may change the terms, the meanings of terms. We may use alternate word. We may use alternate phraseology for that. So there are tools, there are techniques which the human brain is capable of doing that, right? So this paraphrasing, which is unethical, unprofessional, it could be avoided by teachers at the same time. So institutions, teachers, because teachers ultimately, you see, I am of the opinion, I personally myself don't use AI. Of course, I do use, but in the end, so my academic writing, I begin with the help of, you see, my own efforts, human efforts, because thereby you are sharpening your brain. Otherwise, your brain will become rustic. In case you do not use your brain, in case you are totally depending on AI, outcome you will get, because AI guarantees outcome. However, your mind will become rustic, it will become habitual, and once you are habitual to it, your someday these universities, colleges, and UGC is going to regulate AI, no doubt about it. Somewhere, someday, they are going to regulate. So let us prepare beforehand. Let us strategize our work. So use AI in the end. Use AI as a last resort, not last resort, as a last step, just to cross check and just to ensure, I won't say accuracy, but just to ensure that that the work is to what is in the line of perfection, right? So this some sort of confidence that we get, not accuracy, because accuracy is not guaranteed in AI. I'll come to ethical issues. So teachers, we must make sure that academic integrity is, and this academic integrity is for the betterment of us. It is not just for the sake of complying with the rule. It is for the sake of developing our own selves. It is for the sake of our own intelligence, building of intelligence as a teacher. And being a teacher, we need to maintain our intelligent quotient. This intelligent quotient of teachers is very significant. Let us not make it rustic. So these are the objectives, and with the side by side, I discussed a few initial things about AI, and now today. So now, look, now we have come to that stage of discussion. That's discussion of this session, wherein we don't have legal regulations. Of course, for using AI in higher educational institutions may not need regulations, but certainly we need permission. Certainly we need protection, because cybersecurity issues are also involved, privacy issues are also involved. So despite there being a work at the level of higher educational institution, still I feel regulations at the level of UGC, regulations at the level of state government or state higher education council, and regulations at the level of university and colleges, delegated legislation is necessarily required, because our concern is not to avoid crimes. Our concern is to maintain integrity of education, the ethical phase of education that we need to maintain. Just, I'll come to you, sir. The session is going on. I'll come to you, sir. So regulations in higher education institution to regulate AI is not for the purpose of avoiding crimes and protecting somebody, but is for the purpose of letting us use in a legitimate manner, in ethical manner. So regulations at the level of UGC are certainly required to be there. At the level of university and colleges is required to be there. All right. So now I'll come to some opportunities which are there as a part of this AI. A lot of opportunities that AI has placed before us, being in a higher education institution. I was telling you initially how data analysis or drawing of conclusion by various AI tools and techniques. I will not name them, because there are a lot of tools nowadays. ChatGPT, which all of us are aware of. Cloud is also there, which is there, and this Cloud is there, ChatGPT is there, Gemini is there, Copilot is also there. Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT. These are popular LLM models which are helping us to generate information and data with accuracy, to some accuracy, to some with some clarity. No, I will not say accuracy, because I don't believe that AI is giving something which is so accurate, because when we say, because it is fetching from the internet only, it is fetching from the, of course, some conclusions are self-evolved, some conclusions are evolved by AI itself. I know that, but again, still that conclusion which is not getting fetched from the net or network is a result of the training that we give to AI tools or AI machines, or machines which is enabled by AI. So that training, and how training takes place, it takes place on the basis of data and information. And from where information data is coming, it is coming from us. So our own data, our own information, our own knowledge is getting processed, is getting analyzed, and is getting used for the purpose of drawing conclusions, for the purpose of analyzing the things, for the purpose of providing you with the solution. So data analysis, drawing of conclusion, and providing you with the solutions is a gift of AI in higher educational institution. Now, I don't have to tell you where is the concern of, where is the use of data analysis, drawing of conclusions. For example, in institutions imparting legal education, drawing of conclusion is very, very significant. When we carry out legal research, we try to test hypotheses, we try to provide solution, and we try to draw conclusions. When we are taking help of AI, conclusions are ready-made, because like we collect data, we analyze data, the AI tool is also collecting data, is analyzing data, is testing hypotheses, and is giving result to us in the same manner. But to resort to it or not to resort to it, choice is us. Which platform lets us do that? Which platform will not let us do that? It all depends on that, right? So if you are able to do it, it's fortunate or unfortunate. I don't know, but I mean I can say it's unfortunate that machine is giving result of academic conclusions. Academic conclusions are to be drawn by us, because every researcher is having unique understanding, right? Biasness in legal research must not be there, and you know it very well that AI is full of bias, because it is trained by humans. Humans across the globe, everywhere you go, they are hypocrite, they are selfish. So even those ones who are training AI, by the way, who is training AI? All these big techs, big corporates, they are training AI. Why corporates will think of the betterment of society when they are thinking of profit? So all these AI tools and techniques which we are using, they are for the purpose of making profits and money, not for the purpose of transforming your lives and your life. So that we must understand, and then only we should use AI. So these corporates, they are there. All this, we always say our habits are getting changed because of AI and because of technological advancements. That is true. We are no longer reading books. There is another pleasure of reading books. Okay, anyway, so I will not go into the ethics. Of course, is a relevant thing. These are ethical considerations, of course, which I'm giving you at the same time. So data analysis, drawing conclusions, providing solutions is also to be resorted, especially in the law colleges, law schools. drawing conclusions in moot court, we always go for drawing of conclusions. Questions we frame, and with the help of our arguments, we try to answer those questions. In our arguments, we try to answer those questions. So, drawing conclusion, whether it's a part of legal research, yes, we do draw conclusions. Whether you are doing research project at UG level or carrying out dissertation at PG level, we do draw conclusions. Or whether we are teaching in classroom, conclusions we have to tell, we have to inform, right? About any particular thing, like for example, corporate liability of corporations, whether corporations are to be held liable for criminal acts done by the company. So who is to be held liable? What is the conclusion of this? So we have to tell conclusion. So there are many theories. One says human is responsible for this. One says humans are not responsible because humans are different, company is different, and this crime is committed by company, so company is responsible. But company is not in person, company is animus. Company, we can't send behind the bar, we can't punish company. So let us catch humans. So we don't have conclusion. Whom to catch, right? So AI helps us draw conclusion, whether you are teaching in classroom, whether you are in good competition, or whether you are arguing before actual court of law, where you are actually arguing before the court of law, you need to tell judiciary or judge that a judge should come to conclusion. Judges, they provide decision on the basis of the analysis of lawyers only. So lawyers' version will be ultimately accepted by judges, and then they draw conclusion. So drawing conclusion is also relevant in real court also, and also in academic writings, PhD and all that, where drawing conclusion is very significant. And to draw a conclusion and to provide solutions, we need to analyze data, and data analysis is very easily being done. Generative AI like Gemini is there, like ChatGPT is there, advanced version of ChatGPT, paid version of ChatGPT is giving you more solutions, is providing you, is saving your work, maintaining your database. So these are helping us in drawing conclusions with the help of data analysis. So that's the gift of AI, and it is relevant in education sector, higher education sector. That too, for legal sector, legal education, it is very pertinent, because legal sector, legal education, we need to know conclusions. Even in medical sector also, even in medical sector, conclusion diagnosis is very relevant. So medical colleges also, they use lot of AI enabled tools and machines to help them diagnose the kind of ailment, the kind of disease, to carry out surgery with precision. If surgery is not to be carried out with precision, then you will be held responsible for medical negligence. So medical negligence is getting avoided with the help of precision. But then again, drawbacks are there when surgery is failed because of machine. So whether medical college is responsible or the medical professor is responsible, medical students are responsible. If diagnosis is wrong, who is responsible? So this liability of AI is another legal issue which we are facing nowadays. So whether it's a law college or whether it's a medical college, having clarity as to, because you see, like for example, medical college, we understand they are directly dealing with the society. Even law colleges also, they are directly dealing with the society. Paralegal volunteers, they are going to the society, they are approaching people, they are using technology, and then they are giving legal aid and legal awareness activities they are carrying out. What if you give wrong information with the help of AI? So problem is there. Although paralegal volunteers are not allowed to argue before court of law or to directly approach court of law, that is a different thing. But then you are approaching society. The real beneficiary, you are giving wrong information. So that needs to be properly checked. So whether it's a medical sector or legal sector, drawing conclusion, data processing, data analysis is very significant. Then content creation. Content creation is another area where lot of use of AI is there. Like from Canva is there. You must have heard. Canva is enabled by AI, and we are able to create cards, posters. We are able to create brochures. Now we don't need to go for the professional printers. Canva is letting us prepare at our own level. Students who are preparing for any conference seminar, they can prepare on their own. Cost cutting is there, and the universities can save the revenue, and skilled enhancement is there. We are building skill among students by, and also by teachers who are using Canva for the purpose of content creation. So content creation is strengthened by AI. Canva is the best example of. Then thirdly, reach and access to knowledge. I mean, I don't have to separately justify how fast, how precise. Again, I am not saying accurate. How fast, how easy, how precise, how cheap, and how and the kind of speed that is involved in knowledge reaching to you is commendable, is unprecedented. With a within few seconds you are getting conclusions. We used to take weeks and months to draw conclusions, but now access to knowledge with precision is possible. Easiness and access to knowledge is possible because of AI. And the speed of knowledge reaching to you has increased exponentially as compared to the traditional internet that we used to use it. So now, embracing critical thinking. AI is helping us develop critical thinking, right? Because it is giving you critical insights. So when AI is giving critical insights on any legal issue or any social problem or any technological problem, it is giving you another side, flip side it is telling you. So when it is telling you flip side, then critical abilities, it is, I won't say critical ability, I have a strong objection here. I would say critical insight it is giving to you. But there's a problem, there's a danger in this. And the problem and danger is that you are not banking upon your own talent, because critical ability is specific to humans and not specific to machines. So now critical ability must be done by teachers, must be done by students if they are carrying out research, right? Not by machines. I'm against this thing. But now who can control technology? But who can control corporates? These corporates are unruly horse. These corporates are exploiting us. So they are not letting us grow by thinking about issues, problems, and providing solution on our own. So this will create lethargy on our part. So I think this is very dangerous, that critical insights are being provided by a machine without human efforts. I think I have a strong objection for this technological development. Of course, people are able to draw conclusions very easily, and that too with a critical insight. But then how long will you depend on technology? You have to pay money from your pocket. When Geo came, it was all free. Now Geo is no longer free. I think this is how corporates are treating us. Today, AI may be free. WhatsApp is free. Tomorrow, WhatsApp will not be free. Imagine, tomorrow, WhatsApp is not free. Imagine access to knowledge, access to information, communication, barrier. It will create a barrier in communication. Lot of problems that we'll face. So we must not be habitual to it. Integrity must be maintained. Okay, but anyway, this is fact. Fact remains that AI is helping us critically think. Feedback system. AI is giving a feedback. It's a good thing that AI is giving feedback to us. There are platforms, giving you academic feedbacks on the basis of your work. Like, for example, you have written an article, being a scholar, research scholar. Let us get the feedback on article. There are portals which gives you feedback, or you need some help in writing, in shaping an article. There's an app called Quillbolt. Quillbolt is there, which helps us paraphrase, which helps us state out drawbacks in our academic writing. So your paper may be rejected by journal if in case it is not up to the mark. Technology is helping us to make our paper up to the mark. I mean, I think it's a good thing that technology is helping us providing feedback. So feedback on your teaching, feedback on your research skill, feedback on your academic writing. So all these things are there. Then global exchange. Global exchange is happening, no doubt about it. We are able to connect from a remote village, like for example, remote village somewhere in Parbhani, somewhere in Nanded, where I come from. They are able to connect at the places somewhere in Israel, and the academic exchange is happening. A lot of video conferencing apps, video conferencing portals, they are AI enabled portals, right? All these portals, they are AI enabled portal, like Zoom platform. It is AI enabled, right? So it drawbacks, it finds out for us. So global exchange is happening. Language and translation, no doubt about it. Justice Chandrachud, first CGI in the history, has embraced AI for the purpose of translating complete judgment from English to local language. Now, all of us are teachers, I don't have to separately tell you what is the significance of translation. Sir, what will happen if judgment is translated? Because judgment in English was a barrier for client to know what is happening to him or her. Because lawyers are, they are commercial persons, they are professional persons. Why they will tell you the drawback in a particular case or litigation? They will not tell you why case got dismissed, why order was reversed, why order came against you, why you did not get justice. Lawyer will not explain, and judge has no such role to tell directly to the client, because judge will not speak to client directly, judge will speak to lawyer. So how client will come to know? Because judgments are being written in English, and that to technical language. Justice Krishna Iyer, who used to write judgments in a very difficult manner. Why you should be writing judgments in difficult manner? You should be writing, so fanciful words you should not use. Foreign language, I mean, the advanced knowledge, simple language one should use. But our judges, all of us, you are aware, they write judgments in a technical manner. That is something which they should introspect. It's time now judges should introspect. So, but then AI is helping us to translate judgments, and not just judgments in legal profession. All professions, all sectors, health sector, energy sector, trade, commerce. For example, tender document. Tender document in English is a problem. If tender document is filed in Marathi, many people are not well versed in English. Big corporations, you have to file tender in English. So easily, if you can translate, it will help us. So AI is a gift for us when it comes to translation. So predictions I already discussed. Then career guidance, lot of for example, Naukri.com is AI enabled, right? All this, career guidance sites, not hundreds, thousands of sites are there, which are enabled by AI, which helps us give tailor-made, specific to you career guidance is given to you, not general guidance. Initially, we used to have a general guidance, but nowadays it's a specific guidance that we are receiving. So, feedback, academic writing, automation, access, recommendation engines, expert system is also there. Creativity, it has paved a way for creativity, but human creativity has lost. So you are able to get creative work done, but human creativity has lost. So time, I'll just see towards time, so I must not exceed the time. So cognitive abilities, decision making, storage, cloud computing, another thing. Cloud computing, I mean, it is helping us. National Academic Repository, NAD, depository. NAD is there wherein all your documents are scanned, and you don't have to carry. DigiLocker, for example, another example, DigiLocker is helping us, fetch. So this DigiLocker, once you register, everywhere what is uploaded in DigiLocker is being made available everywhere. For example, you are applying for Delhi University for faculty positions. If you are enrolled to DigiLocker, automatically all your filing is done to Delhi University separately. You don't have to do once you share your profile on DigiLocker. So that is the gift of technology, which is helping us. So this creativity is there, which is helping us shaping our lives. So creative work must be done by humans, not machines. But we are ready hand, we are getting information. That's a problem. Solution providing, thinking machines are able to think for us. So in education sector also, this is of great help to us. Now I'll come to some platforms which are very useful in higher education institutions, which we must resort to it. In foreign countries, they are being resorted to it. There's a platform called cloud technology. I told you, anywhere you go, you don't have to carry devices with you. Even though you don't have your own device where data is stored, it is available in cloud. Cloud in the sense not real cloud. The cloud of virtual. It's a virtual world where your data is saved, and automatic and that too. This cloud computing is with automation. Automation is involved. That means AI is involved. Now I'll refer to few technologies. For example, there's a Now paper robo is there. This Now paper robo in South Korea is being resorted to for it's a teacher assistant. I think we are not in a position to use such kind of robos Now paper robo as an assistant for teacher. I think we are not capable of doing that. They are doing it. Let us see in future what will happen, because we are trying to reform our own human teachers firstly, and then we'll think of robo assisted teachers in future. That's a different thing. Then Mayalo is also there for autism children who are special children in educational institutions. This Mayalo tool of AI is helping them to enhance. Recently, we have released with a movie. There's a movie released, Sitare Zamin Par. That movie deals with autism children, special children. So for them, AI is helping. Google Classroom, all teachers, I think they should get help of Google Classroom. It's a complete alternative classroom that we have, a virtual classroom where you can teach, you can maintain record, you can erase record, you can retrieve record. AI will help you in creating record. AI will help you in connecting with the students directly. So a lot of things are involved in Google Classroom. Microsoft also gives you Azure. Microsoft Azure is there, which also helps you analyze data, educational data. It also helps you manage your classes and all that. Then ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Cloud, these generative AI, all of you are aware, they are giving us lot of information with analysis and precision. Then Turnitin, this is something very significant for all of us. There are plagiarism detective softwares are there, and universities must embrace to it. Turnitin is there, GPT-0 is there, then text clarifier is there, copy link is there, and content detector are there. I think if institution can afford, they can go for it, because all these are now based on payment. So again, when it comes to payment and subscription, there's a divide. So that's why I was telling you initially when I began with this session, state must interfere, state must step in, and state must help us reaching AI. Otherwise, AI will remain a tool in the hands of big corporates and business houses. Then Quill Bolt, I told you, Quill Bolt is there. Quill Bolt helps us analyze, paraphrase, and check the grammar. Grammarly is also there, which helps us check grammar in our academic writing. Right, so we may not have. Grade Scope is also there. Grade Scope helps us give feedback on our assignments. Then Perplexity AI is also there. This is a research tool which gives you answers to research problems. Perplexity AI gives answers to research problems. And then Canva, I told you, Canva is also there. So all these AI tools are there, which are there to help us. Now I'll come to ethical considerations. I may not, quickly in 10 minutes, I'll discuss ethical considerations. Keywords, I will tell you keywords in ethical considerations that you may elaborate further. And I'll give you an insight and a problem. What is the problem with this ethical issue? These may not be legal issues. These are ethical issues. When in higher education institutions, we have embraced or we are using AI, these issues will crop up. First issue is copyright, no doubt about it. Copyright needs, you see, copying of work or taking work from somebody needs acknowledgement. And when AI is giving, we don't know whose work we have accessed or we are accessing, or whose copyrighted work. Copyright doesn't require registration. By default, your creativity, your creative writings, your literature is secured by copyright law. So, and AI will not tell you from which sources this conclusion is given to you. So copyright issue is involved. And if you use that data as it is without further your own analysis, there will be a problem for you, because you may be doing some commercial activity. Even for non-commercial activity, there's some problem. So if it is for, as long as it is for fair use, no problem. If it is organized activity, then there's a problem. There is a Delhi University photocopy center case is there. Oxford University versus Delhi University photocopy center. This case law is about academic writings and photocopy of academic writings. To what extent you can go for photocopy of academic writings? This case helps us. Same way, if you are getting literature from AI, lot of because, for example, private law schools or private institutions who are imparting education, if institution is coming forward and giving literature to everyone with the help of AI, then there is a problem, because you are earning profit and you are giving literature to students and scholars. There's a problem. So one must be mindful of, and one must be careful before you. So let us use plagiarism softwares, which helps us. So anti-plagiarism software. So plagiarism is one ethical issue. Then copyright is another legal as well as ethical issue. Then integrity of teachers, because teachers are not banking upon their strengths. They're depending on technology. So integrity is involved. Equitable access. All these are paid. Most of them are paid. Free version, of course, it is useful, but with subscription, difficult. Now, internet is without any barrier. Can we expect AI without barrier? So there's a concern of equitable access. It may not be a legal problem, but it's a ethical problem. But not everyone is equally able to access AI. So employment problem is also there, right? Okay, that's a different thing. Government will see towards it. Sensitivity, human sensitivity. Teaching often requires human sensitivity. That sensitivity may not be there in the result which AI gives you. When you're teaching in a classroom, if you teach on the basis of literature which you have garnered from AI, and if you totally depend on it, your involvement or your sensitivity will not be there. And teaching is the only profession, I think, tomorrow will not be replaced by AI. Reason being, of course, students will be well equipped to know more beyond teachers. That is true. But not with sensitivity, not with involvement. So that is something, major ethical concern is involved. Then privacy is also there when you are accessing somebody's information. So that may not be illegal, because you are not processing, you are getting somebody's data. So privacy concerns are also involved in that. Dependency, your teachers' dependency and students' dependency also will increase a lot. Like, for example, in end-term examinations, you are not given with hear me?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you.
Okay, somewhere connection got lost. So this credibility is also involved. So all these are ethical issues which requires personal introspection. But at the same time, biasness is also there. Because biasness, everybody is saying biasness is there, and of course, biasness is also there. Like, for example, one of my research scholars is doing PhD under my guidance on cybercrime against women, something like that. Lot of literature is available on internet, and this AI is giving us result. And when it comes to this interest of non-earning spouse is identified as woman only. Always AI identifies non-earning spouse as woman only. It is a good thing that AI is giving you exact result, but this is biased. I mean, it is not necessary. So, and AI, lot of gender discrimination is also involved in the result that we get, the data which is analyzed and conclusion which is given. A lot of gender discrimination is involved because these are trained by humans. So, and humans, when they give inputs, we only say women first just for the sake of saying, but actually we don't do it. So there are a lot of areas where gender discrimination, spousal thing is just one thing which I told you. There are a lot of example, but biasness is no doubt is there, which is involved in AI. Affordability is one such thing. How far it is affordable in future? Today it may be free, but nothing remains free, right? Privacy, again I'll come to privacy. These AI tools, they are fetching your data and they are selling and they are analyzing, they are giving to corporates. So nothing comes for free and nothing will be free in future. So affordability is one such issue. Google partnered with India so far as providing free internet in remote areas. What about free AI in remote areas? That is another future concern that is there. Last ethical issue that I'll discuss, because most of these are there: biasness, accuracy also there. Accuracy. Who will tell you that the data or result which you have gotten is accurate? Who will tell you? You don't have any entity, any body, any commission or any person to tell you, because today these AIs are not certified. These are uncertified AIs that we are using. Has government notified that you only use ChatGPT or you only use Gemini or you only use cloud? No, they have not notified. You are using it on your or at your risk. Accuracy is not ensured. So standardization of AI is future concern and it's an ethical issue. That accuracy may not be there. So totally depending on AI is a danger. So on this note, I'll stop here and I'll invite any comment, any suggestion or any criticism also from your side if there is any, along with feedback. Thank you so much everyone for patient listening. I hope I have given justice to my job which was given to me. Thank you once again.
Sir, it was indeed a very wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you. So any comments, any feedback, any query, we'll be happy to entertain.
So all participants, you can ask the questions to Dr.
And ma'am, congratulations. First time we are interacting you as a principal.
Thank you so much.
And welcome to Marathwada from Khandesh.
Yes, sir.
So participants, you can ask questions regarding the AI and its foundation. Sir has delivered nice lecture on AI. You can ask the questions. Okay, I think everyone is satisfied with the sir's lecture. Now I would like to call Dr. A.S. Neherkar sir for vote of thanks for this session.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all respected conveners of this FDP, esteemed resource person, session coordinators, FDP coordinators, and all participants. It is my pleasure to express my heartfelt gratitude for your presence and contribution to this FDP session on AI in higher education, foundation, and ethical issues. First and foremost, I would like to convey my sincere gratitude to Dr. Ashok Vadjesar, our resource person, for sharing his invaluable insights and expertise on foundation and ethical issues of AI in higher education. Sir, your expertise has undoubtedly enriched our understanding of this critical topic. Thank you, sir. Then I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Gyanendra Kujalke, sir, who played very important role as a session coordinator for ensuring smooth execution of this session. Then I am specially thankful to Dr. M.L. Dharmapurikar sir, Principal Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, and Dr. Shahista Inamdar ma'am, Principal of SSRA Law College, Bid, for their leadership and vision in organizing this FDP. Then I am thankful to Dr. Harsha Suryanshi ma'am and Dr. Anisur Rahman sir for FDP coordinators for their tireless efforts in coordinating and organizing this FDP. Then I am thankful to all participants for their engagement throughout this session. Your contribution have added significant value to this FDP. Then I am thankful to all contributors. With this, I declare that this session is over. Over to Harsha.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So this was for today's session. Tomorrow we will again meet at 9:30. Vajay sir, once again, thank you very much for your heartful support and your attendance.
Thank you, ma'am. It is indeed my pleasure to be part of the session.
Thank you very much, sir. It was
Before ending of the session, I believe that everyone should on their videos so that we can have everyone on the screen, please. Those who have joined, kindly on your videos, and organizers, please have the group photograph so that we can see everyone on the screen and every session. At the end of the session, we expect everyone to be there on the screen so that we can have the honor to be there with have a group photo with the resource person.
One second. I will have a screenshot so that we all can have.
Yes. Take screenshot. I want everyone on the screen, please. So that we just don't want only people to hear, but also to interact and to see each other. And thanks to Zoom, that at least we all are connected to each other and we can see each other. So nice. People, I can see so many people here. Smiling faces. And hope so the day would be very nice. And the session was wonderful. So organizers, please take screenshots. And I request everyone to be there on the screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, done, ma'am. So
Yes.
kindly
Yes.
allow me to leave there.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you very much.